Hello and welcome to Zee Commodity Capsule. Gold prices have edged lower on Monday after scaling record highs in the previous trading session as some investors locked in profits ahead of the year end and US dollar firmed slightly, although the geopolitical risks and the expectations of US interest rate cut continue to underpin bullion's broader appeal. Having said so, US gold futures for Feb contract have shed nearly $90 from its day's high of $45.80 an ounce. Mind you, this is very close to the recent all-time high of gold, which stands at $45.84 an ounce, which it touched in the previous trading session. With this, we saw gold prices jump nearly 4.5% last week, having posted third consecutive weekly gains. With this, gold rally has been fueled in large part by growing conviction that US Federal Reserve will further reduce the interest rate next year. Having said so, metal has posted a stellar performance in 2025, rising more than 70% so far this year. But silver has taken the entire spot in terms of the returns it has posted and the performance it has given in the year 2025. Although on Monday it slid more than 3%, trading close to $75 an ounce, pressured by profit taking after an end of year rally that notched a fresh record above $82 an ounce. During the day, we have seen silver slid nearly 10% after touching a life high of $82.61 an ounce in the early trade on Monday. Investors are weighing geopolitical developments following President Donald Trump's comments that peace talks with Ukrainian President Zelensky have made a lot of progress, though a deal may still take weeks. Despite this retreat, we have still seen silver is still on track for roughly 160% gains in 2025, supported by speculative inflows, lingering supply disruptions following an October short squeeze, central bank buying, ETF inflows, and US rate cuts. Copper prices set a life high on Monday as last week's sharp rally in Shanghai spilled into Christmas holiday curtailed global market. We saw copper on London Metal Exchange rising by nearly 6% to set a record near $12,970 a ton on Monday. London copper is closing the gaps with gains made in Shanghai contract during the London Exchange's Christmas holiday closure. We saw Shanghai copper gaining nearly 6% last week, while London copper posted a weekly gain of nearly 2%. Group of China's top smelters on Thursday decided not to set guidance for copper concentrate processing fees for the first quarter of the next year amid low charges due to supply shortage, when China on Friday said it would rein in its copper capacity growth in the next 5-year plan, supporting gains in Shanghai copper. Oil prices rose on Monday as investors weighed the outcome of talks between US and Ukrainian presidents on a potential deal to end the war in Ukraine, as well as Middle East tensions that could disrupt supply. We saw Brent crude prices rising nearly 1% to trade above $61 a barrel, while the US WTI crude is trading between $57 and $58 a barrel. Both the benchmark prices fell more than 2% on Friday as investors weighed a looming global supply glut and the possibility of a Ukraine peace deal ahead of weekend talks between the Ukrainian president and the US President Donald Trump.